It's going to wipe out pre-existing conditions. And by the way, the 200,000 people that have died on his watch, how many of those have survived?
And by the way, the 200 million, 200,000 people that died on his watch, how many of them survived? Hey, fair question. In debates, candidates oftentimes talk over each other, but talking over yourself? In this video, I'm going to show you a couple instances where Biden has this tendency of interrupting himself. It's almost like he's trying to talk over somebody else, but he's talking over himself. And what it conveys is that he's not even confident in what he's saying. Like, he doesn't even feel like the idea that he has is worth finishing. So he cuts it off, but he doesn't segue like into a smooth way, like I'm talking about this, and then also this. And by the way, and he cuts himself off. So we're gonna watch these clips, and then at the end, if you're interested, I'm gonna break down and explain socially what this communicates to other people and why I think he's shooting himself in the foot.
This is his economy he's shut down. The reason it's shut down is because, look, you folks at home, how many of you got up this morning?
The reason it was shut down is because, look, and then he goes into something completely different. And the thing is, like, I think the reason in this instance he did that is because he clearly has these sound bites, like these 15 to 30 second monologues that he's waiting for a good chance to go into. So the reason it's shut down is this. When you woke up this morning.
The reason it's shut down is because, look, you folks at home, how many of you got up this morning and had an empty chair at the kitchen table because someone died of COVID?
And so when he does that, it just once again makes him seem like it's not even important enough for him to want to talk about. So how are people listening supposed to think that what he's saying has any importance? So he's been doing this throughout the entire campaign. And I don't know if it's just because his brain forgets, like maybe he loses his train of thought and then defaults to one of these monologues. But I think this is something that's really making him look unconfident and incompetent. And it's something that would be easy to change, or I think it would be, if someone pointed it out to him and maybe worked on some ways. Hey, at least segment into another idea with something like along those lines, or, that makes me think of this, just something that draws some sort of a correlation versus just stopping in the middle of a thought or an idea and then going to something else. What do you think? When he says things like this, leave me a comment below. What pops in your mind when he cuts himself off and goes into a totally different idea? Let me know in the comment below. And if you haven't seen this video right here, highly suggest you click here to watch it now. I'll talk to you there.